What's going on, guys? It's Gendo here. Hope you're having a good day and welcome back to another edition of the world's first. Of course, if you're still enjoying the series, please go and hit that like button. Now today we have Southampton in the cup and we have Burnley in the league and we have 4 matches to go over before we even get into those, as well as one new transfer addition because, well, broken left back. I need a replacement. Let's take a look at who it is. And this is who we're bringing in, a 36-year-old, I know, by the name of Haitham Ali Sami. I think that's how we pronounce it. I don't really know. But we're bringing him in from Celtic for a fee of £300,000. And like I said, he may be old, but his stats still suggest that he can do it at a high level. 13 marking, 15 tackling, 14 positioning. His physicals look decent. Mentally, technically, he can do the job here. I like his crossing ability, too, as a wing back at 15. That means he can get the balls into the box where we need them, and that's what I prefer out of my wing backs and wingers. Like I said, 36 years old, looks decent enough for this level. I think it's a great addition to the club. But of course, we got him on the 2nd of January, which means we got him on the very same day as the Brentford match. We played him then, and as you can see, we got our only win in this stretch. The other 3 matches before Arsenal, Everton, and Chelsea, we were able to sneak away with a point, that being against Everton. But against Arsenal and Chelsea, 3-1 loss, 2-1 loss. Honestly, not really inspiring. They were always going to be teams that were going to beat us. Anyway, we got ourselves a 1-1 draw versus Everton at Goodison Park. We got Steven Edwards to get himself back from his injury and scoring right away in the 82nd minute. However, Jakob Moen getting himself a red card, suspended for the next 2 matches. Really disappointing. We were very lucky to come away with the goal, sitting down at 10 men for 75 minutes of that match. And then, like I said, 3-1 victory over Brentford. Neil Cooper getting a brace. Ashley Bailey putting one on as the icing on the cake as we take all 3 points here. 4 points through 4 matches. Obviously not ideal, but considering who we were facing, I'll take it anyway. We moved down to 13th place, 24 points through 20 matches. We're 8 points clear of the drop, which is good for us, but we gotta steer clear from continuously bad run of forms because everyone is still bunched around us. We could easily drop down, and that's something I want to avoid. So we'll worry about that versus Burnley, but right now we got to exact revenge versus a Southampton team that killed us in the league. And this is how we're going to line up today versus Southampton at St. Mary's Stadium. And we're going to have Dionisio Silva in net, Gabriel Martinez, Borthwick Jackson, and Ali Sami sitting along the back line. The middle 4 will consist of Cooper, Dunn, Fowler, and Bailey, and the 2 strikers up front, Stephen Edwards and Phil Curtis. Hopefully the strike partnership can do well today, get a couple goals, and see us through to the next round of the FA Cup. But it all remains to be seen. Let's kick off and see what happens. Once again, we're going to look to try and channel the blue shirt magic. However, 3 minutes on, and Southampton already looking dangerous. Florent Tanase getting the ball in. It goes back out to Lucas, to Reina Adelaide crossing in to Salazar. I mean, there's just so many passes that Southampton were committing. I mean, the defense is all over the shop. It's not how you want to start a match. Look at all this passing. The ball is just being moved very well around the box. We can't do a thing about it. And we're losing. But now we're switching the pitch, maybe, or coming through the middle. Fowler to Curtis. He's looking for one last man. Bailey to Curtis. And there we go. We get the equalizer. Bailey to Curtis. It's his 3rd goal of the season. He only's played like 6 matches this season, but he's come up big for us in those 6 matches. Well, he's come up big for us here. I don't know about the other 5, but Reina Adelaide coming inside to Florent Tanase, a name that I haven't heard in quite some time, but he's doing well for Southampton here. And he gets the Saints right back into the lead 3 minutes later, Florent Tanase. It's not something that is a secret that my defense is shit, but that is just a super level of shit right there. 26 minutes gone now. Some nice movement up the left side of the wing this time. Lewis Dunn slipping through to Stephen Edwards and somehow gets it into the back of the net. It's his 10th goal of the season. I don't know if there was a bad tackle by a defender or the goalkeeper just letting the ball go through his legs. No matter, we got ourselves an equalizer right back again. Stephen Edwards, the goalkeeper, wasn't even looking at the ball. He was just rushing out to meet his mates saying, "Hey, what you doing, guys?" Oh, there's the ball. Oh, okay. Oh, what a great flick on from Southampton. They could get themselves a 3rd goal, and they do. It's a nice long ball over the top. Tanase flicks it on. Magri's right there. We got 2 defenders on him. Put in a tackle, It's not been good. Let's be honest here. It's not been good because, well, yeah, we scored a couple goals, and that was my stated goal, but they've scored 3. Defensively, we've been in utter shambles. Borthwick Jackson just not looking like himself. He's going to be subbed out for Donnie O'Henry. We're not going to make any changes as of right now because we're getting goals. We're getting goals on our side, but we just need to limit the amount of goals that they score. Southampton really building the ball up from the back here. This all started by back passing it to the goalie. And I feel this is going to be a Southampton goal right here. I mean, it's got all the trademarks of a Southampton goal. It's exactly what it is. You see it all the time. I don't care if it's an own goal. You see it all the time over the last few months in Football Manager where a highlight starts in the middle, goes all the way back to the opposing goalkeeper. They pass around for a minute, and then at the other end of the highlights, it's a goal. It's rather infuriating, but I saw it a mile away. Well, it wasn't even a good run. I mean, we did well enough that on any other day, attacking-wise, we probably could have come away with a win, but the back line was just absolutely shocking to give away 4 goals to Southampton. But like I said, this was a team that destroyed us early in the season. Thought we could have exacted revenge, but instead they knocked us out of the cup. No big deal. It's not the league, so we don't have to worry about that for now. We do have to worry about Burnley, though. If we get a win there, it pushes us up into 10th, I think. So all the more worry about for that match than there was for this match. I don't even think we get money for this competition, losing in the 3rd round. I could be wrong, but it probably wouldn't be a big amount anyway. Right then, so here's the lineup now for our match versus Burnley, and there's only going to be one change. Joachim Moen is going to be coming back from his suspension, taking over for Marvin Fawa, but other than that, everything else remains the same. Same starting lineup, same bench. Let's go out there, and let's get ourselves the 3 points versus Burnley. Now, there really is not a lot to talk about, really. There have been a few shots between both sides, but only one on target for each. No highlights. This game is pretty dull. And maybe switching up to attack, maybe going and taking them head on, maybe that could, get some goals for us. I don't know. We're going to change that up and see if that's exactly what will happen. It's a long ball over the top. Burnley, they're having some great 1-2s, but it's a good stop away. It's another good stop away by Silva. Burnley, in these highlights so far, have been on the offensive, whereas us, not a single thing. Corner kick for us now on the other end. Who's going to fall to? Thought it was going to fall to Ali Sami, but it goes to Moen. Out to Bailey on the wing. Several blue shirts in the box. It doesn't fall to any one of them. Edwards, turn and shoot, son. To Cooper. It's coming inside. They're doing very well with it. It's some great passing. Oh, sweet Jesus. That was some great passing by Burnley to get that opening goal. I don't know if our yellow card players were too timid on the tackle or they just didn't know where the fuck to go. Over the top, down the middle. 16 minutes left to go in this match. Cooper slips it through to O'Neal. He gets the rebound. He gets his own rebound. How the fuck? It's disappointing that we had 3 chances right there, but we could get a chance right here. There it is. There's the equalizer off of the free kicks that I was talking about earlier. Stephen Edwards gets his 11th goal of the season right before the stroke of the 90. It's level. We could still possibly get a point out of this. Thank you. And it's going to end 1-1. Honestly, not a deserved draw, considering how poorly we played throughout this entire match. That still seats us in 13th place. Not a lot of movement, as not a lot of other teams played, but it's fine for now. So let's take a look and see when we'll be coming back for next episode. Oh my days, we do not have any good spots that we can come back for either next episode and definitely not for the following episode, which would be the season ender. Taking a look at what we have 17 matches left to go in the season, so I want to split it right down the middle. Doing that, we have a double live com between Liverpool and Spurs. In the next episode, if I do that, I could always do Fulham Liverpool or Spurs QPR if that'll at least show us that we'll get a result, possibly get a result, because Liverpool and Spurs, we're not getting anything. And in the last episode, in the end of the season episode, Everton Arsenal, there's another chance that we're not going to get any points. But we just got to grind it out. We just got to hope and pray that we're on our day and Arsenal, Everton, Spurs, Liverpool somehow are out with injuries. So when we come back next time, we're going to split these games in half and we're going to do Liverpool and Spurs. But of course, that'll be waiting until next episode. But for this episode, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. Of course, if you like what you saw, go and hit that like button. Lets me know that you're still interested in the series. And if you're new to the series and the channel in general, just go and hit that subscribe button. Any comments, suggestions, questions, anything else at all, please leave in the comment box below. But as always, guys, this is Gendo, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. and peace out.